Good morning. Welcome back to the YouTube. It is the 17th of September, and that means we are 31 days out from my first Ironman, which feels very crazy to say. It almost doesn't feel real still. Because I've been training so much since January, I know when I started it's probably only 7-8 hours, and it's just gradually got more and more and more and more. And because it's my first ever triathlon, it's my first sort of ever race, and all I've been doing is training, it's sort of hard to imagine what it's going to be like. I watched a few people recommended to me yesterday Theo Baker's video on his Ironman. It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as if anyone here's seen Average Rob's first Ironman he did with his brother, and the whole build up, that was just like a cinematic movie. Obviously he's a way bigger YouTuber, so yeah, it was good. And it's sort of like when I was watching his training up to it, and then when he just dives into the water and it's just chaos, I was trying to imagine myself doing it, and it's sort of I actually can't even imagine it. All that hard work, it'd be just shy of 10 months of hard work, consistent work, and I would just be diving in that water, and that would be it. And then me and Tal will be diving in together, and I probably won't see him again until we're at the finish line, and probably I'll be at the finish line first, but who knows. That's fighting brother talk for you. But yeah, it was a good video. It sort of gave us a good idea, because we've actually got a videographer coming with us to Cascais, which is sort of a dream come true sort of thing. And yeah, it's something I really wanted to do. You only get to do your first Ironman once, and you definitely only get to do your first Ironman once with your brother doing his first Ironman once. So it'd be good to sort of put less pressure on the team that are with us, Sophie, Aisha, all that sort of stuff. It'd put less pressure on them to have to get the best clips of us, because obviously I want some good clips. So it'd be good. He'll be there with us before, filming some B-roll. Gave us a good idea of what we sort of want to film on the day as well. So yeah, that's all good fun. So it gave us some good ideas. Aside from that, today's menu is not we haven't got a crazy amount on today's menu. I'm just pulled up to gym because I slept until 8:30 again, so another solid 9 hours of sleep, which is, so yesterday and today I probably slept nearly 10 hours each. I've got an easy ride with some pickups, so easy spin for 2 hours, and every 10 minutes wants me to do 90 seconds at 240 watts to fire everything up. And he said, you're doing some good work off the back of a big weekend. Fatigue will still be there, so don't want to go nuts today. If I can get outside, weather's looking pretty dire, I'll show you. If I can get outside, I will. But if not, then I'll be on the spin bike, unfortunately. But I'm here at the gym now because I got up late. I was I just want to get to the gym now. I haven't eaten, had some coffee, had some beta alanine, so I'm literally itching my balls off. Had some creatine, had some hydration, and then I'm gonna head. Well, I'm at the gym now, so I'm just gonna head in, do my lift, and get that done. So full body session, and I'll be doing my cycle later. Again, I've got these YouTubes to edit, so I want to get those done today. That's why I sort of want to get this lift out the way now, and then we'll be editing, and then I'll probably be back to the gym later because of the weather, and I'll be doing that 2 hour cycle. So yeah, gonna get on. I sort of, at this point as well, I understand why people don't lift as much, because it does become time consuming. Like this sort of hour and a bit now, I was lifting. I could have done that session, had more time to done my cycle and had more time to recover, but alas, lifting's important to me, and I'm not going to be the fastest, so I'd rather be strong, and I'd rather look good, because I'm still fresh. I'm still a gym bro at heart. I've been a gym bro for 8 years. I'm not going to lose all that in the 9 months or whatever I've been training. So I'm still a gym bro, still want to look good. And training full body 3 times per week has worked really well for me. These short sessions, 40-45 minutes, training hard, lifting heavy, and still getting stronger. So it's working well for me. Still maintained a fairly decent physique, and don't look too much like a triathlete yet, which is good news. So I'll show you some clips, and I'll see you in there. post-workout. Let's see. I don't know what my weight is at the minute. At the end of my cut, I was like 72. I think I'm probably around 74, 75, put a bit on, but still very happy. This is like a good median sort of weight and shape for me. Lean, but not like too lean where it's sort of affecting my performance and whatnot. Pretty happy with that. Done. 51 minutes is all you need. In and out sort of job here. It's weird how, like, before I started training for my Ironman, that's all my focus was. My only focus was solely the gym. I'm not going to lie now. Some of the time it's just sort of tick box exercise. Get in, work hard, relatively hard, and get back out. I always try and make sure I'm doing at least 2 sets per muscle group, taken to a near point of failure, a high degree of effort, and repeat that 3 times per week. Whilst it's not perfect, we know these are the things that are going to help build muscle. I take that more like little and often approach rather than doing like one whopper of a session and then taking a week to recover. So, 2 effective sets and then repeat that. A lot of the time it's like get in, get out, get it done. And usually before I'd get so like finicky, everything has to be perfect. I have to have my perfect pre-workout meal, have the perfect session, because that was my only focus. Whereas now it's like get in, get it done, because I've got other shit to do. And I'm going to tell you a little hack. Where I go to the gym, it's not the most, I wouldn't say it's the most affluent area in Eastbourne, put it that way. And I know like people struggle to get Jason's sourdough where they live, like it's always sold out. And when I go to the bigger Tesco, that would probably be correct. Whereas this Tesco here, you can I think I've probably paid full price for sourdough like 3 times in the last year. You can almost guarantee like 80% of the time you go in there's going to be loads of reduced sourdough. And that there was £1.50. Can't argue with that. So yeah, grabbed one of those. I've got 2 in the freezer as well. I like the ciabattini ones because they sit in the freezer well and you can just pull the slices. Whereas these like fucking whoppers of a slice. But it's a little hack for you. If there's a non-affluent area near you with a Tesco in it that sells sourdough, you can almost guarantee they'll always have it reduced because not that many people buy them, and the sell-by dates are always short on them, but they last forever, so you can always keep them or freeze them. So there's a little hack for you. You're going to go in. My mouth's actually watering for eggs on toast that I've had probably every day for the past few years, but I'm going to have my eggs on toast, and then I'm going to get on with some work. I want to at least edit 1 YouTube video, and then I'll probably go back to the gym and do my cycle, but I'll keep you updated. Show you my editing, because the SD card from here is in the laptop when I'm editing, which means I couldn't film anything. Not that you see much, you just sort of saw me editing at my laptop, but a pretty productive editing sesh. But I couldn't help but notice, it's hanging over you that I've got to do this session. I'm like, I'd be much more arsed for this session if it was outdoors. Again, it's raining and it's probably like 50-mile-an-hour winds, so it's not ideal. I've said it time and time again, I need to set up the trainer, but I don't have anywhere like I can just set it up. It takes, I even need to sort the outside of round the side of my house out, which is going to take a lot of sorting out because there's stuff around there that isn't mine, and it's going to cause some arguments because it needs to move, because that should be my space, but it's not, because things have infiltrated into my space. So it's not like I can just set it up, or it's going to need to either go around there or go in my room, and my room, there's not enough space. Things will need to be sorted out here, and that is sort of why I haven't set it up. There's a bit in my garden I could, but then it's downhill, which means that's not ideal either. So that's why I haven't set it up, and that's why I keep going to the gym to do the static, which is annoying, which is what I've got to do now. I've got 2 hours on the static, and like every 10 minutes, 90 seconds at 240. So yeah, it's mind numbing as I try and get shit done early doors, because now the day's gone on, I'm like, 2 hours on the static. I find a lot of this thing, it's not hard. That's not hard to do 2 hours on static. It's just mind numbing. But we do it anyway, and I do need to eat, so I'm going to head downstairs and eat. But yeah, productive editing sesh. I edited and uploaded a YouTube video, which is great, and I've edited and not uploaded because I'll do that tomorrow. Another YouTube video ready to go, and I've still got last Saturdays to do, I've got Sundays to do, I've got yesterday's to do, and today's. So if I can continue this sort of schedule, keep getting things uploaded, this should be pretty great. And I was having a little play around with the thumbnails, or Tal will show me, because this is sort of what I've been going with now. Honestly, it's not great. And again, that's why I don't want to piss around with these too much, because then again, it's just adding more barriers for me to upload shit. So that was the first one. That was the second one, sort of. And then I was like trying to play around with moving that. And then maybe like, instead of having the couch to IronMal as the focal point, I have like what the ride was. And it was a wet ride. Sounds pretty strange, but... And then like, this is what I'm going to play around with. So then maybe having the couch to IronMal even smaller, and then making sort of that, and then having that in the caption. So that's the two options I was playing around with. Having it not as big and having it smaller, but having like what the video's about instead. So yeah, that's what I was playing around with. Going to have something sort of quick-ish to eat. I do want a big meal, but again, then it's cooking the meal, and then I'm getting to gym even later. And when I start going to the gym too late, then I can't have caffeine because I won't sleep, and that whole knock-on effect. So yeah, gonna go downstairs and have some food now. Pre-cycle snack, really. Just me and Tal were just talking about what it's going to feel like to not have sessions hanging over you. Like you're sitting there, like I was editing, I was like, all you can think about is this session. And it's weird how now I've been outside on the bike, I can't bear the thought of a static bike session. So especially it's just like an easy one, it's not like intervals or anything like that, it's just easy, and every 10 minutes for like 90 seconds to 240. But whereas if this was like 2 hours outside, piece of piss. But not gonna be, to be fair. It's not raining, but so I'm probably trying to do it indoors, and at least I can edit my video that needs to go up. So I edit it at the gym whilst I'm cycling, and come home, do the voiceover, and then be done with it. But I said I wanted something quick. That's always what I'm just trying to keep up with as well. Like, I haven't actually been tracking my calories as much. Well, I'll say as much, probably at all, since I've been training for this Ironman. But when you've been tracking calories like 7 years before that, you sort of get a good idea, and just making sure, before I'm training, carbs and protein, getting like 4 protein servings throughout the day as well. So got a bit dripped off me there. But I've also got these sourdough crumpets went out of date like a week ago. But I was thinking, I'm not going to let them go to waste. Sourdough's usually pretty good, as I said earlier, because I just picked up more, but tastes alright if I start keeling over, and but it's got some more weight, saying that. Chocolate caramel popcorn. This was also 30 quid because it's out of date. But it went out like last month. It's fucking protein powder. It's going to be fine, of course. So, eating out of date crumpets, buying out of date protein, you must think I'm such a, I don't know, Povo, but anywho.
Sorry for saving dosh.
Innit? I don't care, it's like 30 quid for 2 kilos. And protein in this economy, if you know, is not cheap. So, yeah. It's probably the same price as shitter protein, but I've had enough shit tasting protein in my time, not willing to do it again, so, yeah. Have these couple crumpets. Or half three's pushing the boat out for me for a coffee as well, but I might have to do it. Now I suppose I'll head to the gym. 2 hours on the static.
43 minutes in to the cycle. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like for us, it's not been too bad. I've got pickups every 10 minutes, which sort of does break up the monotony a bit. And it's weird how, like, I was at home and I was like, can't be arsed to cycle 2 hours so long, yada yada yada. As soon as I get going, for me, I'm like, once I feel like I'm getting a sweat on, I start to get like an oomph, get some tunes in, and I'm feeling much better. So 45 minutes in, I was so engrossed in what I was doing on my phone, because the good thing about a static is, when it's like an easy cycle, I can play on my phone. Obviously when it's the pickups, I put my phone down, but when it's easy, play on your phone like tankers. So he's joining me for the last, I think he's got an hour and a bit or something. How much you got?
1 hour.
1 hour dead on, so I'll have probably 15 minutes left once he's done, so that's good. Yeah, I was so engrossed in what I was doing on my phone. I sort of missed a few of the pickups, so I've got one of them to make up. Every 10 minutes is good. Heart rate sitting at like 130, 140, and then during the pickups and after it goes up at 160 something. So yeah, good so far. Getting a nice sweat on, and just playing my phone. It's weird, like when I watch something doing cardio, it's almost like not distracting enough. I need like TikTok and scrolling and like switching between loads of apps just to keep my mind busy. But yeah, I've got a video to edit and whatnot, so I should be able to make a start on that. And that's what I've already spoken about today, is edit. But yeah, get on with it. Final pickup done. 1 hour 51, 1 hour 52. 8 minutes left. 36 miles, so should be finishing at about just under 40 miles maybe. But yeah, it's flown by, to be fair. These 2 hours have absolutely flown by. Probably because I've been playing on my phone. I haven't done anything that I should have. I was like, edit my video, but I don't know why. It's like, I hate doing things that I have to like concentrate on, whether that's like watching things, replying to messages, even though it's a good use of time, but I don't know why I just hate doing it. I like rotting my brain loads instead. So yeah, 7.5 minutes left. Very solid 2 hours, so get this done and then we'll be heading home for some well-earned food and some drinks. I only had 700ml with me and I ran out of that a long time ago and I've been sweating like a madman. Yeah, so been a good cycle. As much as I couldn't be asked for at the start, it feels good to nearly get it done and round off a productive day. So we'll see the stats at the end. I just got home, had a shower. Sometimes it's the little things in life, isn't it? Nice warm shower and the ability to get after it. What a great thing my body can do, and whilst it's able to do it. And that was on a bit of a tangent. That was a big reason why I wanted to sort of do this, because you never know, and when you get older, it reminds you all more often that life is very fickle and fleeting. So you never know what's around the corner. And right now, thank God, I'm healthy enough, and I've got the time, and I've got, well, I wouldn't say I've really got the funds. I'm making myself have the funds to pursue this and to get after it and to do this sort of shit. And yeah, very grateful. I feel so much better for having a day where I've got shit done. I've got 2 videos edited, 1 video uploaded. Gonna make my video now, what I've sat down to do. I've had a warm shower. I've got enough food to fuel me, and I'm blessed to have that food. Just feeling rather grateful. And often we take these things for granted, and I definitely do, and that's why I'm having a little bit of a moment now. I'm like, fucking hell, it feels so nice to have a warm shower. The little things, have a warm shower, have this tech, have a fucking iPhone, have like a MacBook to edit this shit on, and the ability to put it out on social media, the ability to actually sit on the bike for 2 hours, as mind-numbing as it is, it's good. I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, it's 6:20, so I'm going to try and, I've got to edit and do all the rigmarole. If you hear from other videos, I've got to do all the rigmarole of editing the video, and I've got to put the video together on my laptop, send the clips there, do the voiceover, do the captions, do the written caption, do the thumbnail, all of which I was meant to do on the bike, and actually I was just rotting my brain with TikTok and whatnot, but it got the time done and it went quickly, so I'm happy. Gonna get on with this now, and I'll probably see you when I've finished editing, which who knows what the time is. Being generous, maybe 7:30 is maybe a stretch, but we'll see how I get on and see how productive I can be. 7:33. We're still powering on. Done the voiceover, done the video, just making sure the captions don't say anything strange like they sometimes do. And then we should be able to get it uploaded. I'm going to feel great after doing this as well, because I've got YouTube up, another YouTube edited, all my sessions done, clients sorted out,
and I'm going to have this, and I'm really going to enjoy my dinner because I haven't eaten after my workout, which is not good for recovery, but I know me, I just want to get this done, and then I can, for the evening. So I'll see you, hopefully soon, when this is done. Later. Bit later than expected. 7:55, but the video is up. Very happy with that, if I do say so myself. So now I'm going to go downstairs, finally earned my tea, only after a 2-hour cycle as I'm uploading. Can I have my dinner? So I'm going to go down and have some beef mince. And on the subject of out of date things, my beef mince goes out of date today. So, like the protein, like the crumpets, I'm going to go and eat that beef before it goes out. So we're going to have beef, rice, green beans, nothing too exciting, but my mouth's watering. I'm so hungry. So I'm going to go and have that now, show you what we have, and then chill out for the evening because I think I deserve it. Don't you? Don't you? Right. Intimate, doesn't it? But I never sign off these videos. Had my dinner, chilled out. Time is now 10:30, so I'm going to get to bed because if I sleep earlier and I sleep as long as I've been sleeping, then I should naturally wake up earlier and not near 9 o'clock, which I have done, but quite clearly my body needed it, and I still got everything I needed to do. I have quite the thing of like, oh, I must wake up early, and I feel so much more like productive when I get up early, but at the same time I'm sacrificing sleep to get up early for no real reason apart from feeling more productive because still got everything I needed to do today. So that's something I need to remind myself of. And yeah, signing out for today. 32 days out, and tomorrow will be 31 days out, and we've got a hill run planned, and that's essentially it. And I need to go round and find some bike cleaner near me, but I don't want to. I stupidly went to order some tonight and it wasn't on Prime, so it won't get it tomorrow, but it'll get here Friday. Friday's not good enough because I'm cycling 6 hours on Friday and I need my bike cleaned. I went round to some house, I saw it's in a dire state. So, annoyingly, I don't want to spend double at Halfords, and Halfords do their own chain oil, but it's going to be shit. But at the same time, it's better than what my bike is. I mean, I've been riding with a very dry chain and it's got a bit rusty, which is not very nice. So, anyway, that's tomorrow's problem. So we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one.